So I've been wearing this foundation for a little over 8 hours. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty skeptical in the beginning, but as I wore this throughout the day, hey guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be trying out the most interesting product I think I've ever come across or been sent. As soon as this came in the mail today, I knew I had to sit down immediately and film with it because I know you guys have to be as curious as I am about this product if you've seen it over on Instagram. I first saw this product, or I guess this collection, there's actually 2 products over on Trend Mood. I love following Trend Mood. It's so fun to stay up to date with like what's new, but this is the craziest thing. So it's from the brand Becca, which you guys know, they make some of my favorite products, especially like their highlighters and stuff, but this is a new collection called Becca Zero. And there's 2 products. This one is called a no pigment virtual foundation. It's a clear foundation. And when I first saw this on Trend Mood, I was like, what does that even mean? Like, is this just basically a primer that's being marketed as something else or what? But also there's the Becca Zero no pigment glass highlighter for face and lips. So here's one of the little pamphlets. Here's the whole vibe. It's a no pigment collection. It says zero to hide, skin is amped up, not covered up. This is not sponsored by the way, but Becca did send me these products in PR. But yeah, we're gonna try this out today because this seems fascinating to me and I am dying to just know what this is going to look like. So it says that this makeup and skincare hybrid has zero pigment, so it's supposed to give you like a smoothed out, blurred out, virtually invisible finish with the hydration of skincare. Oh, wow, okay. And it says perfect for days when you want to take a break from a full-faced makeup look and show the world nothing but you. And there's this really beautiful before and after, so her skin does look more blurred, it looks more flawless, but there's no pigment in the foundation. It's supposed to smooth and blur the appearance of skin. It's supposed to also have all-day oil control and all-day hydration. That sounds like a nice combo. So also the Becca Zero no pigment glass highlighter for face and lip. It has no pigment in it and it's supposed to be a multi-use highlighter that gives the skin a glass-like glow without the sticky feel. And you can use it on your face and your lips. So that's what we're trying today, folks. Let me see if there's a price on here anywhere. I'm not seeing it. Let me see if I can find the information over on Instagram. I don't see anything over on Becca's account, and I also don't see any information on Trend Mood. So these are supposed to launch on BeccaCosmetics.com on July 26th, Ulta in stores and online on August 2nd, same with Sephora in the US on August 2nd, and then Sephora US in store August 28th. Let's just get right into it. I'm assuming that I don't need a primer for this. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I did my skincare like an hour and a half ago. Okay, this is actually really cool packaging. It's like this little pod. Ooh, doesn't this look nice? I'm seriously so curious to see what this looks like. Okay, so it comes with a little spatula on the top, and it said in this pamphlet that you're supposed to use that to apply it. Yeah, it just says use spatula to apply product to fingertips, gently smooth and tap onto face. So you're supposed to use your fingers. Whoa, okay, I was thinking that this was gonna be more of a liquidy type product, but I just lifted it off the lid thing and you can kind of get an idea of the actual like moussey texture that this is. Can you see that? It's kind of fun. We are going to try this out on one side of my face. First, let's do the left side of my face. I'm gonna take the little spatula, scoop some of this out, put it on my fingertips, and then I'm going to go ahead and start applying this onto the skin. Okay, it kind of feels like mashed potatoes. That's the best way I can describe it. The interesting thing about this that I was shocked to see, because I thought, okay, this kind of a product, it's gotta be a silicone-based product, but in reality, there's no synthetic fragrance, there's no silicones, there's no alcohol, there's no mineral oil, and it's cruelty-free and vegan. So I was actually shocked to see that there was no silicones in this product, but I thought for sure it would just be a bunch of silicone, but it's not. Okay, all right, I need to hold my mirror close up so I can try to see this. So this is obviously gonna be kind of interesting to see what this does on my acne-prone skin. I don't have the best natural pigmentation when it comes to skin. Because of my acne, I usually, you know, have some hyperpigmentation showing through. Okay, so what I'm noticing is it certainly didn't give any coverage. Things kind of look more matte though, but it also feels like it's sinking into the skin. So that's something to point out. For me personally, I can already tell that I probably would not reach for this just like every day, and I wouldn't wear it on its own. I'm going to do my makeup the way I would do my makeup lightly, but I want this to be kind of the base. I just can't really picture myself putting this on and then nothing else. Like I might as well just not put anything on my skin. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm wanting to try it as a foundation. So I am gonna layer a couple of products over top just so that it actually kind of looks like a makeup look. To me at least. Okay, yeah, so the texture is really interesting. It has kind of a cooling feeling and it does feel like it's sinking into the skin, but then it does provide like a little bit of a a soft canvas on the rest of the face. I actually wonder, I can't try this today obviously, but I wonder what this would be like if I use this as a primer. If it would look nice underneath foundation because it's just creating a really nice smooth canvas. Okay, so this is what things look like with just the no pigment foundation on. I'm gonna show you right now a side-by-side comparison so you can see the difference, if there is a visible difference. I'm curious to see this side-by-side as well. So that'll definitely be interesting. For me, I don't know if I'm seeing like a huge difference. It does look nicer a little bit, but no pigment, so my skin still looks the same, which is the point of this whole collection, but I'm just pointing it out. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of concealer on. I'm gonna use my First Aid Beauty Avocado Bendy Concealer. I'm just gonna put a little under the eyes. I'm not gonna do a full-on makeup look, but I need something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out with my Real Techniques brush. Okay, after I've done the under eye area, I'm gonna take a little bit of a deeper shade, and I just need to cover up a couple of these spots. I'm gonna let a lot of my pigmentation show through because I want to see, you know, how this ends up looking throughout the day, but I want it to look like I have somewhat of a makeup look on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take my sponge really quickly and just press down over any of the areas that I applied concealer. This is so interesting already. I'm gonna do a liquid bronzer really quickly. I'm gonna use my Bare Minerals Bare Pro Glow bronzer in the shade Faux Tan. Whoa, dropping things. I'm just gonna take that on a brush and I'm gonna use this to kind of warm up the complexion. It's so interesting to use this as a foundation with like other products over top because like I said before, I wouldn't use this on its own. I would definitely put something with it because if I'm gonna try to do my makeup, I'm gonna try to do my makeup not just like kind of blur out the skin, you know? It seems as though products are blending over top of it really well. From what I can tell. I'm gonna take my sponge and just press out that bronzer to make sure there's no harsh lines. I'm so interested to see how this looks throughout the day, like how it looks balanced or if there really is oil control or what. Next, I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Cream Blush. I'm gonna use the shade Petal Poppin'. I'm just gonna take the bottom of my sponge and just apply a little bit of this to the cheeks. Okay, so next I'm gonna do my brows really quick. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury brow pencil. This is called the Brow Lift Pencil in the shade Supermodel. Okay, I'm actually not going to do eyeshadow. I'm just gonna hop straight into some mascara. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Volume 2 mascara. I just recently bought this and I tried it out when I did my last video, which I will have linked down below. And it didn't smudge or flake on me when I wore it then, so I'm gonna wear it again. I'm not gonna put any mascara on the lower lashes today. I did get some on the eyelids, so I'll have to dust that off in a second. Let's go ahead and use the Zero Pigment Glass Highlighter for face and lip. Okay, it says it's a multi-use gloss for face and lips. It gives a wet look glass-like effect. So it basically just looks like it's a clear balm. The packaging is actually really cute. I like the big doe foot applicator in there. I am not going to apply this directly to the face because I want to be able to use my fingers to apply it. So I just put some on the back of my hand. Oh yeah, it's like a lip balm feeling product. And let's go ahead and apply this right to the tops of the cheekbones to kind of create a nice highlight. Oh, that's pretty. I love these types of products, but I've never used them quite like this before. Like I usually use these types of balmy highlighters over top of more intense ones. Okay, I guess I should put it on my lips. I have another lip product that I'm going to try in a second, but I do want to see how this feels on the lips first. Yeah, basically like a lip balm. So that's what it looks like over the lips, and I actually do really like how it looks on the complexion. It really does give that glass skin effect. I'm just gonna dab this off a little bit because I thought today's video would be a good time to try this out too. I was just sent this yesterday actually. This is also from Becca Cosmetics. It's their new Hydra Light Plumping Lip Balms. Here's the shades that they come in. I'm probably gonna wear, maybe I'll try the shade Swell. It's a cool light pink. I like the packaging on this. It has a magnetic closure, which is nice. But this says it has hyaluronic acid, plumping peptides, mango butter, and jojoba seed oil. It's supposed to plump and smooth the lips. It's moisturizing, and you have buildable color. Now, these do have a price. They're available right now, I think, and they retail for $19. So let's go ahead and apply this all over the lips. Now this tastes so good. It tastes like watermelon. It's almost identical to the Bubblicious watermelon gum. Did you guys ever grow up eating that? That was honestly one of my favorite types of gum growing up. That and the zebra gum. But the zebra gum, the flavor only lasts like 2 seconds, you know? Okay, I like that lip color. I think it really glided on the lips nice and smooth, and my lips feel hydrated right now. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off the mascara marks before I forget about them. I'm putting some brow gel through the brows. This is the brow gel from Charlotte Tilbury that I tried out the other day, Legendary Brows. This is also in the shade Supermodel. supermodel, and I totally went overboard last time I tried this out. I put way too much product in the brows and it just didn't turn out, so I'm wanting to try it again with a little bit of a lighter hand, and it seems to be working a lot better. Okay, I feel kind of weird not having anything on the eyes, so I'm going to take my Super Shock shadow from ColourPop in the shade Ice Dream, and I'm just going to put this on the lids just for a little something. I'm taking a little bit of a powder highlighter and just popping that in the inner corner. Okay, so this is what my makeup looks like today. Honestly, there are elements that I really like about my complexion, and then some things that I'm not quite sure about yet. The things that I'm really liking are the highlighter. I do feel like it looks really nice and just fresh and dewy, and I also am noticing there is some smoothing in the T-zone, but it doesn't look like anything because there's no pigment in it. So I do like that about it. Such an interesting type of product, such an interesting vibe. I'm like kind of getting used to seeing myself with a little bit of makeup on with no foundation on. Well, I guess I am wearing a foundation, but it's a clear foundation. I don't know. Such an interesting concept, really innovative in my opinion, but I'm also like kind of interested to see how it wears and if I really notice a difference through the day, and if I personally feel like I would actually reach for this product, because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. Is this going to be worth the money? Is it something that's going to make enough of a difference to where, you know, I could tell you guys that you need it or not? So let's go ahead and do a wear test. I'm not really sure how a wear test is going to work on a clear foundation, but we're going to try. So it's currently 4:25 p.m. So we're going to try to wear this for as long as possible. I'm not going to use any powder. I'm not going to use any setting spray. We're just going to see how this no pigment foundation wears. What do you guys think? What do you think about this like no pigment foundation vibe? Do you like the idea? I would love to know. You guys can leave a comment. Obviously, we're going to start the wear test now. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put a before and after right here, right when the foundation was applied versus now when there's makeup on top of it, so you guys can see the difference between those two as well. And then we'll do a final comparison at the end of the night to see if, you know, my makeup looked any different by the end of the night and if it looks the same or better or worse. So yeah, I will see you guys soon for my next check-in. So you guys know I usually like to do my very first check-in right after filming up against the window in my beauty room. So here's what everything's looking like. It literally looks like I'm not really wearing complexion products at all because I'm not, besides the clear foundation. I do actually really like the balm though. I think it makes my skin look really healthy. So such an interesting product. We'll see how I end up liking my complexion at the end of the day or how I feel throughout the day. Because for me, I feel like, you know, I want my products to boost my confidence. And I feel like for some people, a foundation like this might boost their confidence, but for others, I feel like it might not really help with that. So I'm interested to see if I end up actually liking how I look through the day or if I feel like I might need more on the skin. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, but this is what things are looking like as of now. So I will see you guys in my next check-in. All right, you guys, I am back. It is currently 12:40 in the morning. So I've been wearing this foundation for a little over 8 hours. So let's talk about my feelings around this foundation. So I'm actually surprised by a few things. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty skeptical in the beginning, but as I wore this throughout the day, honestly, you guys, I felt pretty cute in my makeup. Every time I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror or I looked up close at my makeup in the mirror, I actually liked how it looked. It looks better than my skin would have looked, even if I did like a no makeup look and I had something light on the skin. This looked better than all of those types of products, and it looked better than if I were to just do no foundation at all or no products at all. It looked better than that. Like my pores really did seem to be pretty blurred, but it still looked like my skin. So I was actually pretty impressed by that. My husband actually complimented me a couple times on it, and I had him kind of give his opinion on this as well. He liked how it still looked like my skin, but he also agreed that it didn't look like my bare skin. There was something that was added on top. So it's such an interesting concept. The thing is, I'm not sure if it's something that I'm like so floored about that I'm going to be excited to use tomorrow. With that being said, I do feel like it's different than anything else that I own. I feel like it's innovative in the way that it's marketed, and it really did look different than just a skincare product or no makeup on the skin. So I did notice a difference. It's not a huge difference because there's no pigment in it, but I kind of liked how fresh my skin looked. I also liked how I didn't have to worry about how it would wear off on the skin because there's no pigment in it. So it's not gonna bunch up weird or cake up weird or flake off the skin in a weird way like other foundations could. So I did like that about it. It's definitely such an interesting product, like probably the most interesting product I've ever tried on my channel. So I'm really excited to continue to use this. I definitely want to try it as a primer. I don't know, I just feel like maybe it would be a really nice primer judging by the texture and judging by the way it made my skin look on its own. I wonder how it would look underneath like one of my favorite foundations. So maybe I'll try that soon. When it comes to the Becca Zero No Pigment Glass Highlighter, I actually really enjoyed how this made my skin look all day. I'm excited to try to wear this over top of other products though, because, you know, if it is a product that breaks up my other foundations, it might not be something that I reach for, but I tend to really enjoy products like this. I don't have a liquid kind of like this that I use on my skin, but I have a lot of like balmy products that I love to put on top of my powder highlights or my cream highlighters, just for that more intense glow and that kind of glass skin effect. So I am excited about this as well, but I'll keep you guys posted on how it ends up working with some of my other favorite makeup products. So overall, you guys, honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised with the way it looked on the skin. I thought for sure it would just kind of be more gimmicky than anything, and in some ways I feel like it is. But honestly, when I looked at my skin throughout the day, it kept looking better and better. I'm not really sure how, and it's just interesting. I'm excited to keep playing with it. I don't know, you know, if it's going to be worth the price, because at this moment I don't know how much this costs. So that would also be a factor once I do figure out how much this product retails for, but it's definitely a fascinating product. I'm glad that they sent it to me. I'm gonna have to keep playing with it and get back to you on whether I feel like you guys should go out and purchase it, but I would love to know in the comments below if you guys saw a difference, what your thoughts were. As I showed you the side-by-side comparison, oh, that reminds me, here, I will put up a side-by-side comparison from right when I freshly applied my makeup up until now, so you guys can see the difference, if there is any, and I myself am actually really curious to see what those look like as well. Yeah, that's that. I would love to know in the comments what you guys think. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll get a notification every single time I post. Oh, I forgot to briefly mention the Hydro Light lipsticks. I think these are pretty. I like how they glide on the lips. I like the colors. The formula is nice. It did wear off pretty quickly, but I do think I'll reach for them, especially in the summer. So I am excited to continue to use those as well. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.